What's up, YouTube? We're at Drop In BMX and Skate Shop today, and we're starting a new video series. It's going to be called Dropping In, and basically what I'm trying to do here is give riders that come through the area a chance to kind of talk about their BMX background and talk about their time in New Orleans or Louisiana. And today, I'm really happy that we got Eli Kravetz here. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. It's a good time in New Orleans, always.
Awesome. So first time I saw Eli was the Chase Born and Raised contest in Pflugerville. You remember that?
Yeah.
2017.
It was a good contest.
Saw him again at the one in 2018 at House Park. That was awesome. Talk about that contest really quick.
That contest was so fun. It was good to go on that one because people knew me that time. When I went to Pflugerville, I was just a little no one, but a bunch of pros actually came to me and said what's up and asked me how I'm doing. I got best trick. I did a helicopter down the 3 block at House Park.
That
was sick. Got a
That's
GoPro, a couple other things. It was nice. Good contest. My buddy Rich, he placed first on there, and Logan Penberg second. I got third. It's a solid contest. Not my favorite part, but it was fun.
House Park's not your favorite park?
No, out of all the parks in Austin, I mean, like, Pflugerville is just a dream. I love Pflugerville.
Okay.
So
it's fair enough. That park does offer a little bit of everything, so
yeah.
I get that. Tell me what you think about Louisiana and your time here, at least this time around.
I mean, this time, it's a great time. I got to go cruise the city last night. It was really fun. I've never been to downtown New Orleans at night. That was pretty cool. Got a bunch of spots. I was at, like, boardwalk place we went to. That was really cool.
By the Riverwalk, yeah. That was pretty fun. And then we went by Champion Square in the Superdome where the Saints play. That was...
Superdome spot was cool. I hope to go back there in the daylight, get some more clips. Without iPhone lights. We had like 5 iPhone lights just hovering over it, trying to get a clip.
Yeah, we were trying to make it work.
Kind of worked.
Came out a little dark, but yeah, hopefully we can get back to that one.
Worked out, but always a good time in New Orleans and Louisiana.
So you've been doing, like, basically your schedule here has been like 2 shows a day, and then like 2 days now you've met up with me after and ridden for a 3rd session that day. And you talked about, like, how you, like, eat healthy a little bit. That helps out. Like,
oh, for sure.
Talk about that.
I mean, I make, like, protein shakes, and I eat a healthy diet. I'm a vegetarian, kind of, so I stay away from meat and other shitty products. So I just try to keep my body filled with good, natural things. It really makes a difference. I put, like, turmeric and maca powder in my smoothie every morning.
Ooh, I don't even know what that is.
They always give me shit because I got my Ninja Bullet, and every morning...
Oh, you get it started early with the Ninja, huh?
It gets me through the day for sure, and little protein bars. But
so would you say that's like kind of difficult to do when you're traveling, or are you just used to it now and you just?
I'm used to it now. It's definitely harder when I'm on the road, stopping at fast food restaurants all the time.
Right.
We went to Taco Bell. John was complaining. The guy running the shows, Lone Star Action Sports. He was complaining for an hours about going to Taco Bell. But I mean, I love Taco Bell. So,
I didn't expect you to go in that direction with that answer to the question. Shout out Taco Bell. Dude, Swamp Fest looked pretty wild. I missed it this year. I did go last year. It was my first one. I thought that event was amazing. Just a really good BMX vibe there. Tell me how Swamp Fest went this year for you.
It was unreal. I mean, it was way wilder. It's just... They're crazy down in Florida. I can't hang with them.
Lying.
They're wild. I mean, there are fireworks just thrown at crowds and huge-ass 30-foot fireballs. I mean, I've got some videos of the fire. We shouldn't have been doing that. We should not have been doing that stuff.
I know the fire department came out, so it had to be pretty serious.
It was wild, but dirt jumps were amazing. The full loop, the ram. I wanted to flip it, but I didn't want to do the full loop straight to the flip. So
yeah, that looked like
I held off on that.
Pretty scary setup for sure.
The cyclone thing was cool, the circle around.
Did you try the rail or the gauntlet of death at any point?
I didn't want to get muddy,
yeah.
So I avoided that. I rode the street course, that was fun. Got some clips and a couple videos for Swamp Fest.
Very nice. Fun. Yeah, that stuff looked like it was set up pretty well, at least in the beginning of the weekend.
Yeah, no, it was, by the end of the night, it was trash. It always is.
Yeah. You were doing some tricks up the rail, I think I saw on Instagram. That was pretty wild.
Yeah, I posted those. The coffin drop was super sick. Just a big booter up into a coffin 10 feet in the air, and then jumping off into a dirt landing. It was sick. I did a helicopter off that and a 360 crank flip. Got a bunch of shout outs for that.
Damn.
It was fun.
That sounds pretty wild.
Definitely an awesome event.
Cool, cool. All right, so here's a question that I thought would be fun to throw in.
All right.
If you had to do one trick for the whole session the next time you got on your bike, what trick would you
Crank
do?
flips.
Just crank flip.
I
Flip and
will
everything.
crank flip anything. They're so fun. I love them.
I've seen you throw it into pretty much any type of trick, so I believe that.
People hate on them, but they're coming back.
Okay.
Crank flips are coming back.
Kick flips coming back. You heard it here first. What other riding goals would you say you have for 2019?
I'd love to get on a team, but I'm
Yeah.
enjoying it. I ride for my local bike shop, Off-Road Peddler in Houston. Great shop. I don't know. I want to travel more. I want to go out to California, film and edit there. I'm hoping to do it maybe end of summer, but with school and college, it's kind of hard to find time.
So you are going to school?
Yes, I'm going to college, just a community college. A little backup plan, just in case.
No, that's good.
And my body won't hold up forever.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I went to school, so gotta handle the business. My next question: do you play video games?
I do. I used to a lot, and now I don't do it too much. But I also waste time on my phone. Just download some dumb app and start playing it for a couple hours.
So
Just
are you Apex, Fortnite, any of that?
I was playing Fortnite for a while back in season 3 when it came out. I was catching 2 dubs every day. I'd hop on in the morning.
So you're good at that too.
I used to be really good at video games, but I don't know. I just felt kind of like I was doing nothing.
Yeah.
So I just trying to ride my bike a little more.
I feel that.
Feel more fulfilling.
So yeah, how's the show's been going with Lone Star? And how long have you been doing that?
I've been doing it for about 2 years, on and off. John Shaw, he'll give me a call every now and then saying, hey, I need a hand, so he'll fly me out or I'll drive down there.
Yeah.
But it's always fun. I love doing it. We go around to schools all across the country, just doing little demos. They're 30-minute box jump shows. We do a little anti-drug speech, talking about pads, protection, anti-bullying. And it's always fun. I do the same tricks every time, but I get paid to ride my bike, so why not, right?
Yeah, of course. Do you do any of the talking, or you just do the shredding?
Sometimes it makes me announce the street runs,
Yeah.
and I'm always stumbling, I don't feel comfortable in front of the mic, and all the kids are looking at me. I'm just I can hear my voice. What is happening? But it's fun. It's a good time for sure.
Yeah, I checked out the Lone Star Instagram. Looks like, all the shows seem super fun. Looks like you guys are just crushing it, every show. It's cool that John's been doing that for as long as he has.
23 years he's been touring.
Yeah, that's amazing.
He says he's one of the first people in Texas to land a backflip back when he was 16, years and years ago. He's 43 now, and he's been killing it for years. He's been going on tour longer than I've been alive. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
I didn't even know bikes were around back then.
That's awesome. If you had to pick your favorite video part, what comes to mind when you think about that?
Honestly, I don't watch that many videos, but I love the Shadow Sabrosa 1 video.
Is that where they went in Atlanta?
I'm not sure. It was when they had
It was a 20-minute edit with all the whole team?
Yeah, it was the whole team. They all had their own parts. They released a DVD.
Uh-huh.
It was amazing. Every rider killed it. Matt Ray's edit was amazing. Mark Burnett, Simone Baracco. Definitely some of my favorite riders, and they killed it for sure. It was a solid DVD.
Yeah, that's a heavy crew, no doubt about it.
Oh yeah.
Has some amazing clips in that. Who's pros right now that you try to emulate their style, or you kind of look up to?
I definitely try to ride like Matt Ray a lot. I do a lot of similar tricks. Me and him are kind of friends. We talk every now and then. He's really cool. I ride his frame. It's a solid frame. I'd get it. And
shout out to Brosa.
Yeah, and Travis Hughes is a killer for sure, and there's a couple other riders on Odyssey that I look up to a lot.
So it's kind of a lot of people who are in that newer era of kind of really technical, badass street riding.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely all newer pros. I've only been riding for a while, so I don't know too much of the older history of BMX. So it's the new pros I look up to for sure.
Cool, and that's cool because you can kind of see it in your riding. Is a lot of people don't mess with a lot of the tricks that you try, and the things that's linked together is an insane degree of difficulty. Doing stuff like grinds to helicopters, and not many people out there doing that. So that's pretty impressive.
You gotta have something to keep my name out there.
That's what's up, man. Well, keep it up, dude, because that's awesome. We talked a little bit yesterday about how you got to ride in that Toyota contest. How did that come about? And then talk about what that was like.
I saw they were having a street contest instead of the huge dirt jumps, and I was instantly just like, oh, I gotta go to this. We don't have any contests in my area. I want to go and meet some pros and have a good time. I went out there. It was freezing cold. It was like 40 on the first day. Hands were freezing.
Wasn't it in Texas?
It was in Texas.
And it was 40?
It was in Dallas. I think
Wow.
the first day was nice for qualifying. I qualified in there, and then when we had finals, we got there. It was like 40 degrees. Everyone was bundled up, hoodies up, like cinched up. It did not look like we were in Texas.
I don't know about you, but like, dude, I seriously can't ride in the cold. Like, being from here, like, I'm not used to cold weather, and that makes everything so much harder.
It definitely hurt. Every bar swim I did, my hands were just like, oh, don't do that, don't do that.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for taking the
Thank
time to start this video series with us, and we're gonna crank out some other episodes with some more guest riders. And everybody follow at Eli Kravetz on Instagram. This dude's spitting out fire clips on a pretty much daily basis. You definitely won't be disappointed. If you're not following him already, you're late. But
Appreciate it.
thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
All right.
I felt like that was good.
That was good.
I mean, could have been a lot worse.
Yeah. Yeah.